Hi all, Janae here. I'm basically sitting here filming a bunch of videos. And so the next one, this one, as you can tell by the title, is my top 5 most anticipated releases of 2017. And I know there are so many books being released in 2017, so many books that I'm actually looking forward to. But I wanted to do like a kind of brief video. I have a tendency to ramble, and so I just wanted to talk about my top 5 and hopefully have kind of a shorter video for you all. So I don't own any of these books. I don't have any arcs or anything. So I'm just going to pop them up and also tell you when the book is scheduled to be released and why I'm interested in it. So I'm going to just go 5 to 1, and that'll be the video. So number 5 on this list is Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor, and I need to look at my notes. It comes out on March 28th of 2017. I've read Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and I loved it. I have not yet finished that series, that trilogy, but I loved Laini Taylor's writing, and the book description for Strange the Dreamer is vague enough, as all of them are, to get me interested. And so I'm just really, I want to see what this is about. I like her writing style, and I'm just interested in what her next project is going to look like. The next book that I'm anticipating for 2017 is Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth, and that comes out on January 17th of 2017, so not too far away. I have not talked about this much on this channel because plenty of other people cover the topic much better than I can. I am upset with Veronica Roth about the Divergent series. In general, I think the quality of the books declined as the series went along. And then that last thing that happened, and we all know what it was, but in case you don't, I'm not going to spoil it for you. But if you know what it is, you know what I'm talking about. And it wasn't that it happened, right? It was that I feel, even though what happened was keeping in character for this one character, I think it took away from the redemption that another character deserved to have and deserved to earn. And that is why I have a problem with the ending of Allegiant. My gut reaction was no. I was very upset. And yes, it was because of what happened. But thinking on it further, it's not that it happened. I'm being very vague. I'm so sorry. But it's more so that I think, again, it took away from the redemption of another character. And I think that character deserved to earn their redemption in the reader's eyes. And they didn't get to do that. But this is a very different story. And I'm just very excited. It's set in space, I want to say, which after reading Red Rising, I'm like really eager to grab up anything set in space, honestly. And I just have a fascination with outer space in general. But all that being said, I'm very much looking forward to Carve the Mark, and I hope that Veronica Roth, that in my eyes, she is redeemed, because she doesn't need my validation. But I hope that happens. So the next book is a book that I've heard a lot about on BookTube recently. Lots of people have like arcs of it and things like that. And it just sounds very interesting to me. And that book is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. And I believe it comes out January 31st. So also not super long to wait for it. From what I understand, it's a book about two sisters who go to join this... Caraval is like a game that's played, and it never hits the same town twice, and there's just a lot of mystery and intrigue around it. And one sister like wants to jump in head first, and the other is a little bit more hesitant, and it's just about the game and like what the game means, and maybe a little bit about sister bond. Whatever it is, I'm excited. I've heard really good things, and it's just something I think that will be new for me, and I'm excited to read it. So yeah. All right. So the next book, number 2, my second most highly anticipated book of 2017, is Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. And I believe it comes out May 23rd, 2017. May 23rd. That is a long time from now. It is late December. But I love this world. I love the Shadowhunter world. And I know that there are lots of people who don't like it. Lots of people have problems with it, like all that good stuff. I read Lady Midnight, and was immediately like, I need the next book. And I will read Lady Midnight again, probably in the next few weeks, because I wanted to reread it right when I was done with it, and I put it off because there were other books I wanted to read. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to reread Lady Midnight, and I'm definitely going to reread it before Lord of Shadows comes out. I love Emma and I love Julian. I know there are people who don't really like Julian. I love him. And so he's more my kind of character, honestly, than either Will or Jace, although I love both of them too. So I'm just really excited to see where the story goes. I'm so over the like forbidden love aspect of these books because there's always some kind of forbidden love, but that also makes them interesting. So who am I to judge or like whatever. But yes, I'm very much looking forward to Lord of Shadows. I can't wait till it comes out. And if you know me at all, if you have watched any of my like more recent videos, this will not be a surprise to you. And it is my #1 most highly anticipated book of 2017. I cannot wait for it. And it is Iron Gold by Pierce Brown. So we've already gone into the fact Red Rising trilogy is my favorite trilogy of all time. I loved each and every one of the books in that trilogy. I gave them all 5 stars. I gave the trilogy 5 stars. Pierce Brown is the auto-buy author for me. So when I heard that he was coming out with a spin-off series, kind of connected to this series, maybe a sequel series, I, first of all, lost my shit. And then it easily became my most anticipated book. It comes out August 22nd, and so it's also the book on my list that comes out the latest, and I'll have to wait the longest for, but I don't care. I'm so excited for this book. I'm so excited for another Pierce Brown book, and so I don't know. That's all I have to say about it. It's gonna take place some years after the Red Rising trilogy ends and kind of deal with the aftermath of everything that happened in it. I am so excited. So yeah, those are my top 5 most highly anticipated releases of 2017. I'm sure there are plenty of other books I could have put on this list, but again, this video is already longer than I wanted it to be because I talk too much, and so I'm going to let this go and say thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye.